Good evening. Our passage for today is John 13 and verse 1. When Jesus knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end. That phrase, unto the end, is something that we can all resonate with, especially those who have spouses, and we think of the vows that we made, until death us do part. And we love them even after they have gone. There is still a love for that person. We have that love for our parents. Even when they're gone, we still have a love for them. My father has been passed now for almost 20 years. The love that I had for him is still there, it didn't go away. And my missing him is still strong. There are times that I think of him and miss him and wish he was around. We have love for our children, and hopefully no one ever has to experience the loss of a child, but the love doesn't go away. We love them until the end. And Christ is saying here that he loves them unto the end, and he continues to love. And so his love doesn't stop at some point. But regardless of where he is, he loves them. So if it was on the cross, and that's immediately what he's thinking of, is that he knows that they're going to go through the process of the arrest and the trial and the crucifixion, and his love is going to be there for them even afterwards, and the resurrection, and he reveals himself to them, the ascension. His love is still there for them. And even now, as he sits at the right hand of the Father, and he's ever making intercession for us, he's praying for us, he's making the case for us, if you will, his love is just as strong as it always has been. And in the day that he comes and calls us home, we're going to experience his love perhaps more so than we ever have. And throughout all eternity, we're going to experience his love. And so when he says he loves them until the end, it doesn't mean that there's an end to the love, but that it is a continual process as we go from one stage of life, if you will, to another. There is his love, and it's always been there, and it always will be there. And so I trust that as you go through your day, as you go through your life, you'll be reminded of this, and then that we are commanded to love one another even as he has loved us. And so if he loves us unto the end, then we're supposed to do the same. And so sometimes people say, well, we fell out of love, or I just don't love them anymore. But it's not consistent with the Christian love that we are given from love itself, because God is love. He says, if you keep my commandments, then you will abide in my love. He says, this is my commandment, that you love one another, even as I have loved you. Greater love hath no man for this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. And so it's not necessarily just dying for someone, but it's laying aside your life so that others might be able to experience things, experience their life, experience your love, laying aside maybe your ambitions or selfishness for the betterment of someone else. And so this love that he has given to us, that he has shown us as an example, we're to have for one another even until the end. And may it be so in our lives. Have a good evening.